Ironman Wisconsin rode back into town this weekend for its 16th year here in Madison. The race started this morning at 6:40 with a 2.4-mile swim in Lake Monona. Some of the pro athletes have already finished the race. Luke McKenzie of Australia was the first to cross the finish line just after 3 with a time of 8:17.19. 2,800 athletes competed today, and NBC 15's Morgan Wolfe shows us a hometown hero with a story of determination that is destined to steal your heart.
I like to train when it's a little bit cooler. You don't have to go through as much fluid on the bike. The weather for this weekend will be perfect.
Every pedal forward
Kind of reflect and think and just have fun.
comes with a breath of fresh air for Tyler Greenwood.
Really enjoy biking, especially like the Bearwood area. There's a ton of hills.
When this 34-year-old isn't training for Ironman with rides like this, he's taking rides in this.
You should have a seatbelt on.
Safety always comes first for the Lake Delton paramedic,
That's what we're here for.
who stays plenty busy in the tourist destination of Wisconsin Dells.
Yeah, they come here to have fun, and sometimes accidents happen, and potentially anything we get paged out for could change someone's life or other people's lives forever.
And that's what happened to him
We were paged out for a single vehicle rollover.
4 years ago.
They couldn't find a pulse. It was getting to be pretty apparent that this was going to be a bad call.
Tyler arrived to the scene of a crash, ready to help recover a body.
He told me that it was Jessica.
That's when he learned it was his wife.
I remember the radio volume seemed so loud because all I could hear was stuff going on with the call.
Jessica lost control of her car. An attempt to gain control back led to a rollover.
I wasn't a responder anymore. I was a part of the scene. I was a victim.
And also a single dad.
The screams from the children were just heartbreaking. No one should have to tell their children that their mom has died.
As one would assume, Tyler became depressed for years. But then one day,
And next thing I know, I was on the computer signing up.
an idea came. The man who saves lives for a living was the one who needed a little saving. So he decided to do the Wisconsin Ironman.
As you approach it, I remember they said, Tyler Greenwood, paramedic firefighter, you are an Ironman.
His first one back in 2015 was in remembrance of his wife, Jessica, and to get his life back.
It was by far my biggest personal athletic achievement of my life.
Now the one this year is for him, his kids, and his girlfriend. Tyler's turned his sorrow into shine. He hopes his kids can see that you can survive anything and keep swimming forward.
So that's the best part about it, and I want them one day, or whatever it is they do in life, to see that the hard work will pay off. And I want them to feel that feeling of achievement.
In Madison, Morgan Wolfe, NBC 15 News.
Having a child can be a loving and emotional time and a frightening one if something goes wrong during delivery.
NBC 15's Morgan Wolfe tells us how a special device is changing the ways parents cope after the loss of a baby.
And just a word of warning here, some of you may find this story difficult to watch.
Both you and her.
A flash of a photo can bring you back to precious moments.
Within an hour of my water breaking, she was here.
Like these from the day Ashley and Andrew Schneider brought their baby girl, Amelia, into the world.
She should be here.
Yeah.
But that was also the day
I just remember waking up and asking, where's my baby?
she left it.
And they said, I'm so sorry.
The young couple's time with Amelia didn't stop there.
We wanted to show her home. The dogs were able to meet her, and if we didn't have the cuddle cot, we wouldn't have been able to bring her home.
We'll put baby in here with a single receiving blanket, and then we just wrap it up and it keeps baby cool.
Instead of having a standard 2 hours with a lost baby, the cuddle cot is a device that preserves the body for days, allowing parents like Ashley and Andrew more time to spend with their baby, something they would have missed out on without nurse Devin Wamsley, who introduced them to the device.
If I would have had the cuddle cot, I would have had more time.
After all, she's familiar with their pain.
You know, you have their bag packed and their clothes ready, and you come here and that's gone. Like your world's just shattered.
3 years ago, she lost her son Holden and didn't have a cuddle cot, but she received some support from her coworker and friend, Amy Maycheck,
So I think we spent about 2 hours with him.
who had a stillbirth, too.
I think that if we had the cuddle cot, that we would have been able to make more memories with him.
She and 3 other women in the area created the organization Babies Gone Too Soon in 2012. They raised money to buy cuddle cots for Upland Hills and hospitals in Madison. They hope to change what they call a stigma around women having stillbirths and taking photos with their babies that have passed.
It makes people uncomfortable. And I think if they saw what we do and how tastefully that things are done, it just gives a way for these babies to be remembered and for the parents to honor their children.
Come here.
Ashley and Andrew say they won't ever fully recover from losing Amelia, but the cuddle cot
It was nice having it around.
provided them more time for precious moments that they'll hold on to in photos and in their hearts.
It's never gonna be better. It's never gonna bring her back. But it definitely gave me the time that if they didn't have it, I wouldn't have had with her.
In Fenimore, Morgan Wolfe,
I have the pictures to look at.
NBC 15 News.
So I do think that has helped me grieve and helped me cope to a point with everything.
That cuddle cot was created in Europe. It's become increasingly more popular in the U.S. the past few years. And Babies Gone Too Soon has donated cuddle cots to Meriter St. Mary's Hospital and shares their Upland Hills cuddle cot with Platteville.
Andrew and Ashley are raising money to donate cuddle cots to Lancaster and Prairie du Chien hospitals. You can find more information on cuddle cots on NBC15.com. Just click on this story.
Children often create attachments, whether it's with a blanket, movie, or favorite toy.
NBC 15's Morgan Wolfe shows us how a simple stuffed monkey is doing more than providing comfort to a 6-year-old girl. It's also creating a connection.
Is everything ready to go, Mackenzie?
When we have someone
Do you want to bring the hat for Monkey?
or something that we care about, we keep them near.
Want to take it downstairs?
That's why 6-year-old Mackenzie Toma
Thanks, Mom. You're welcome.
brings to school her stuffed monkey, Bananas.
We have a very busy day, so we'll get our morning started with a story.
Mackenzie's kindergarten teacher, Miss Ziekert, says he fits right in.
It's really fun. The kids like it.
He helps us sometimes at playtime when we try to build some stuff. Monkey has a banana stick to his tail.
They don't ask where she is, they just know. So I think it helps them.
The seat he fills isn't his own.
He sits in my chair while I'm gone.
Caitlin Toma
Does he learn for you?
is Mackenzie's older sister by 8 minutes.
Play outside, paint, do arts and crafts, watch Scooby-Doo.
Caitlin's very bubbly, outgoing, easygoing.
But 2 years ago,
That was a long time.
her parents, Mike and Beth Toma, noticed a change.
We just didn't feel something was right. So then we went directly to American Family Children's Hospital, and they suspected it was leukemia.
And it was. She's in remission now and has chemotherapy once a month.
Caitlin, remember? You want Mom? Okay, ready? Bang on your jump, Caitlin. Okay. You're nervous. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Good job. All done already.
It's been very difficult. I guess, everybody wants their children to be happy and healthy, and it's been very difficult. It's all right.
Well, I used to be scared a long time ago, but now every time I come, I get even braver.
Mackenzie comes to as many appointments as she can to give her sister support.
I think it was really tough for Mackenzie. She knew her sister was really sick. I think she was really scared.
Yeah.
Even though Caitlin isn't always in school.
Let's see if we can read some of Matman's labels today.
In a special way, she's by Mackenzie's side.
And on days when Caitlin isn't feeling well or isn't going to school, generally, Mackenzie takes the backpack to school, and they put the monkey in the chair, so their classmates can think about and have like Caitlin part of the classroom.
It's like having Caitlin at school, but instead it's monkey at school.
For Mackenzie, it's reassurance.
When Caitlin did go not feeling good, that means that Caitlin did okay.
The monkey is stability for a love that started
We're sisters and twins.
before birth.
I love you.
The Toma family just got back from Disney World as part of Caitlin's Make-A-Wish trip that she had. She has 11 more months of treatment and will be considered officially cured in 3 years.
Wow, the love of two sisters. Oh gosh, that's really emotional.
Yeah, I'm a little choked up right now. Bananas isn't the only monkey, though, that goes to class, right? There are other monkeys all over the country.
Yeah, so it's across the country, and this is a nonprofit that was actually started by a mom who had a daughter who had cancer.
Okay.
So I know I get a little choked up talking about it.
Yeah, so it's a nonprofit, right? And
yeah, so it's Monkey in My Chair is a nonprofit. They partnered with the Cure Starts Now Foundation back in 2011 so that more people, of course, had accessibility to the program. An American Family Children's Hospital says that it's been a big hit. In addition to the program, the hospital had 2 employees visit Caitlin's classroom, and they explained why the monkey would be there and also taught them about leukemia, which Caitlin's teacher said helped a lot.
They brought it really down to the children's level, so it was really nice for them to see. So the students know that whenever Monkey's here at school, one of our students isn't feeling well or she might be receiving treatments.
Again, so just a great program. But you can find links to more information of the program or how to donate to the nonprofit, of course, on NBC 15.
Well, Caitlin and Mackenzie, you two stick together, and there's
Yes.
nothing you can't do. There's
Yeah.
nothing you can't beat if you stick together like that. What a great program.
Very, very brave little
really
girls.
Good story. Thank you.